Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Rani Raut. Today we are taking information about the circulatory system. Human beings takes in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. This oxygen is needed to convert food into energy so we can talk, run, etc. Blood, a liquid present in our body, helps in the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide through the circulatory system of our body. The other members of the circulatory systems are heart and blood vessels. Let us find out more about the circulatory system. Components of circulatory system is blood. Blood is the liquid that flows through the body. It is essential for growth and life, as it has an important task of transporting food and oxygen to various parts of the body. It also carries the waste material from various parts of the body and help in their removal. Let us now find more about the components of the blood. Plasma. It is the liquid portion of the blood in which all the blood cells are suspended. It is pale yellow in color and contains mainly proteins and minerals essential for the normal functioning of our body. Red blood cells, RBCs. Red blood cells are spherical shaped cells that have a red color pigment known as hemoglobin. This pigment imparts red color to the blood. Hemoglobin is made up of iron and protein. Therefore, eating a lot of green vegetables help in formation of red blood cells as they are good source of iron. Hemoglobin combines with oxygen and transport it to all parts of the body. White blood cells, WBCs. White blood cells are larger than red blood cells. They can change shape. White blood cells are referred as soldiers of our body as they help the body to fight against germs and cause diseases. Platelets. Platelets are the smallest cells of blood. They are essential for controlling bleeding. When we get cut, the blood starts flowing. The platelets come and stick together to form a blood clot over the wound. The blood clot prevents loss of blood from the body and also stop the entry of germs inside the body. Next component of the circulatory system are blood vessels. Blood vessels are hollow tubes which form the network of the circulatory system. They are spread out all over the body and transport blood throughout the body. There are three major types of the blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries. Arteries are the blood vessels that carry oxygen rich blood away from the heart. They transport blood from the left side of the heart to the whole body parts and also from the right side of the heart to the lungs. Veins. Veins are the blood vessels that carry impure blood to the heart. They collect blood from different organs and bring it back to the heart. Veins are closer to the surface of the skin. That is why we can see them throughout the skin. Arteries and capillaries cannot be seen as they are much deeper. Capillaries. Capillaries are the thin tube that connect the arteries to the veins. They are so thin that is through their walls that the actual exchange of food, gases, water, and different materials between the blood and the different organs of the body take place. Arteries carry blood away from the heart, while veins carry blood towards the heart. Next component in the circulatory system is heart. The heart is muscular organ that help in pumping blood to the whole body. It is located in the middle of our chest, but it is slightly tilted toward the left. The heart is about the size of our fist. Our heart is actually a muscle because it contract and expand like any other muscles in our body. Most muscles get tired when we use them for a long time. For example, when we lift a heavy bag, our arm start aching. But the heart is a special type of muscles. It works continuously day and night without getting tired. Our heart has four different sections or chambers, two in the left and two in the right. The expanding and contracting action of our heart help in pumping blood to the different parts of our body. Blood that is pure in oxygen is pumped into the lungs. Here, the blood becomes rich in oxygen because of the oxygen we inhale. This blood is then pumped to the whole body. When our, when our heart beats, it is actually the pumping of our heart that we hear as a regular beat. A healthy heart makes lap sound with each beat. Our heart normally beats 72 times in a minute, but it beats faster when we run, jump, or do any other physical activity. It also beats faster when we have fever or other diseases. That is why when we visit a doctor, they check our heartbeat using a stethoscope. When the heart pumps blood into the arteries at high pressure, it causes a pulse. We can also check our heartbeats by counting the pulse rate in our wrist. Since the heart pumps blood through continuously expansions and contractions, the pulse in our blood vessels also beats with the same rhythm as the pumping of the heart.